I wanted to talk about, you mentioned Family Matters and Happy Days, and that actually goes
Mhm.
to something I actually wanted to cover in like a future episode. I call it going up the stairs syndrome because Richie in Happy Days has an older
Right.
brother in the first season that his
Chuck.
last appearance, yeah, he goes upstairs at the end of an episode in season 1, and that he is never seen or mentioned again. And
Never
the same
seen
thing
again.
for Family Matters. There's a third kid, so
Mm.
there's Eddie, there's
Mhm.
Laura, and then there's the third child,
Laura.
Judy Winslow. After about the
Mhm.
fourth or fifth season, I don't know if there was some kind of contract negotiation failure, but she's just
Right.
like in one episode, and then afterwards, you look at all like the family portraits and everything, she's gone from them. They always
Right.
mention from that point on that they only had 2 kids. They don't
Right,
recast her, they
yeah.
don't do anything. Like, it's just,
Yeah. Well, the funny thing they say if you, kinda read into, stuff and everything, the part of the reason that Chuck was gone was because of Fonzie. Fonzie became the older brother, right?
uh,
He was the one that Richie turned to for advice, and they didn't need Chuck. Chuck was, waste, right?
yeah.
Chuck was not and and unfortunately, the actor who played Chuck, I mean, and this has to do with, a lot with things that people don't think about on the other side of the TV, right? When you're creating it and so forth, there's a way different mindset than when you're watching it. And so Chuck was not a good actor.
Oh,
Chuck was there and Chuck did his bit, but Chuck had no charisma. And, Fonzie had all the charisma. I mean, people loved seeing him on screen and his portrayal. And Chuck was just a cardboard stand up for the most part. And unfortunately, that's what happened. The same thing with you talk about Urkel, Jaleel White, uh, as a kid, genius,
yeah.
just genius doing his acting, right? He's acting and coming up with stuff and giving everybody what they want to see because it's so funny, and he's such a character, right? And then the kind of playing off the other people. So if you look at Urkel and Carl, right, their scenes together were just magical because Carl is so good at reacting to Urkel, and and if you don't get that from the actors, then it doesn't come through. But as viewers, we don't think about that so much. We just know what we like.